So today I want to go over this tweet I found, I don't know, a couple of hours ago. It's about how Judge Penny in the Virginia case is actually what it looks like making a little joke back at Judge Nicol, or I should say Injustice Nicol, from the UK trial with Depp in the UK. So I'll get into it, and I gotta say, I don't think it's a joke necessarily. It's a court document, but it's definitely acknowledgement that this is not the UK case. So here's what I'm talking about. This is something that, well, this person calls Judge Nicol Nick Clown, but okay, fair enough. This is what Judge Nicol said. I also see force in Miss Sherbone's Depp counsel points that a reasoned decision, which I shall have to give after the trial, will be a vindication for whatever party is successful of a different order than a bald verdict of a jury. Of course, I mean no disrespect to the procedure adopted in Virginia. And here's from Chief Judge Penny's letter. Not only are the substantive laws in the UK different than Virginia, but so too are the procedural laws. Compare Virginia Contrast article, this article here, with Senior Courts Act 1981. And I'm going to skip the parentheses here. In Virginia, plaintiffs are entitled to trial by jury if so demanded. However, such right is not available in the UK. Let's stop there for a second. That doesn't sound so good to me. So I've been saying on this channel for quite a while that I don't know so much about the UK law system and the courts, and I guess I just learned a little bit more. I didn't think they had a jury quite the same way, but I wasn't sure if that's how every single case was handled, and that doesn't sound good. You want people not involved from the public coming to a decision on their own about it. That's what the court is. It's a court of the public, basically. It's not a court of the high people who say, I don't know, maybe slip some money under the table, have some political beliefs involved in it. Maybe they're friends with the lawyers representing one of the sides, like in this case we have, where Judge Nicol co-wrote a book with one of the lawyers, something to that extent. It's been pretty well documented. Instead, in cases of libel, judgments are based on the reasoned decision of one judge, as opposed to a bald verdict of a jury. Of course, this court means no disrespect to the procedure adopted in the UK. And you know what? Maybe it does. And you know what? I mean disrespect to the decision in the UK because it ignored evidence. And evidence is the thing we need that helps a fair trial, that helps the world spin, that helps people actually get justice. If you don't take into consideration some audio tape that's really pointing towards one party being the abuser who's claiming that the other party is the abuser, that's not such a good judgment. We have now the LAPD body cam footage. That has to be taken in consideration. We've also got an arrest record on Miss AH. That has to be taken in consideration. Those are facts. I don't think that was mentioned in the UK case. You also have to mention that she's committed some other crimes, like a DUI and perjury. It's a strong suggestion somebody who was a criminal in the past is more likely to be lying than somebody who has no criminal record, maybe somebody like Johnny Depp. Okay, he trashed a hotel room somewhere. Oh my God. You know what? I have too. And actually, I think I've videotaped it a few times. No big deal. That's what happens when people get drunk once in a while. They trash a hotel room, something like that. They get drunk, they pass out. It's somewhat normal. So, Nibs here says, and shout out to Nibs, who's also a supporter here, that is so significant. Judges rarely offer comment on other countries' judicial systems, but really clever judges can express their opinions with subtle wording. Judge Penny is highly intelligent and expresses herself concisely. Judge Nicol would have felt the slap. Bravo. I guess I'll give you a retweet for that. This gift says, boom. Okay, you get a heart. Fair enough. Not sure who that is. Someone's going to tell me in the comments, I guess. This clearly tells you that Judge Penny read that UK decision and has the same opinion on it as any other rational, intelligent person. And that's another good point I should have mentioned. This is a great hint towards the fact that this judge will make all the right decisions and probably do everything in her power to give Johnny a fair trial. And I'm still not going to say, I've got hope, this is it, because seeing is believing these days. But this raises my hope level. And there's not too many things that could raise my hope level after so many disappointments over the last couple of years, basically, with everything going on in the news, in the media. You know, seeing is believing, but this is nice. I'm loving this judge. Seems she ain't going to take any bribes or BS. You get a heart, and yeah, looks like so far so good is the best thing to say. So far so good. I don't know what movie that's from, but I know who it is. There's a nice one. I'll give you a third heart. Pennies over nickels any day. Okay, pretty good. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys today. I'm very happy to see things like this. I kind of feel like that's something I would do, to be honest. I couldn't help myself but actually throw a little shade over there at the UK side. And yeah, that's a good way to put it too. Little shade. I think I'll name the video something like that. If you're still listening and you haven't subscribed here, consider it. I'm doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. Pop culture, Depp vs. Heard, Little Britney once in a while. Let's see what happens. The final verdict with her case. Kind of interesting. If you consider subscribing and you haven't subscribed and you still don't subscribe and you screw up the end of videos, then yeah, please subscribe. That was a mess, but we're keeping it. Because once in a while, it's fun to watch someone make mistakes. We're done. See you next time.